You're listening to the Pink Property Podcast, where each week we will discuss hot property topics, introduce you to members of our team as well as special guests, and let you know about all the things that are going on at David Lee. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Pink Property Podcast. I'm Lee O'Brien, here as ever with David Kirby.
Morning.
And this week we wanted to talk to you about how buyer priorities seem to be changing since the end of lockdown and as sort of normal world resume. People are going back to the office a bit more and there's a bit more of that going on. So actually the search requirements and the requirements that we're seeing within the data that we get access to through Rightmove and the other property portals is changing.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been a lot of people have been working at home, and something we've been talking about for a while now, that people have been working from home for 18 months now. That has changed recently. We certainly see it here. We're very much commuter belt of London, so we see a lot of office workers going in now. Rightmove's also showing the same sort of trends. So buyers wanting to be near a station again is now one of the top priorities, and that had disappeared for 18 months. People weren't so fussed by that. So really interesting to see that's happening. From our point of view and the customers we talk to, it appears that the majority are working from the office for 3 days and working from home for 2. It's not gone back to normal. So it's not all, right, we need to be near the station, we don't need a home office again. It's now actually, we need it all. So we do need a home office, and it's probably quite permanent now. So the 3rd bedroom part-time office is not really working.
Yeah, it's sort of funny, isn't it? Do they need this like permanency of an office, or do they just need that working from home space?
Yeah, I think they still want I think people want a proper office.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to permanently now work from at least 2 days a week at home, you can't perch on a settee doing that or sit on a kitchen table. That's not right. So we've now got both priorities. So we went from always needing to be near the station to doesn't matter about the station, we need to work from home. Now we need a bit of each.
Yeah, absolutely.
We noticed it the other day, our journey into work, much quieter on a Monday and a Friday, because that's when people work from home. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, everyone's in London or in the office.
Work mode.
Monday, Friday, that's their days to work from home. We've noticed it personally that certainly people are back to work for quite a bit of the week, but certainly this morning, I don't know if you know. No one around. So really interesting, but change of criteria. People want an office, but they also need the station again. So
but one of the things I suppose I wouldn't sacrifice if we were, because we're talking about this from the ability of presenting your home. So to present your home, you want to make sure that we're appealing to the current needs of the customer. What I wouldn't necessarily fully sacrifice at this point in time is a bedroom.
Not for a bedroom for an office. No.
If you've only got 3 bedrooms, I would not be sacrificing a bedroom for an office. So the permanency, but it's just having that ability to have a flexibility within a room, or within a area of the home, because like I say, it's definitely on the agenda for the long term, isn't it? In a way,
that's going to disappear now.
No, it's not.
The garden rooms that we've seen loads of be built recently, they're awesome. They come in a variety of sizes. You don't need massive ones. They're relatively affordable now as well. And if you can stick your pod at the end of the garden, stick it where the shed used to be, hide it behind a trampoline.
Totally thing on that. Yeah, we'll do another podcast on that, because those garden home offices, giving that versatile space to people, I think are fantastic additions.
Wicked idea.
Really, really worth doing. Second thing that is notable within the Rightmove sort of criteria and what people are looking at, gardens are still high on the priority list. So even though we are now allowed to go out to visit the pub garden, we're allowed to go and do a little bit more and get out, the need for a garden and some garden space for the home mover and the people that are searching is still super high on the list. Obviously there's this massive new phenomenon of lockdown pets where everybody was around a little bit more, so people got puppies, they got kittens, they got all sorts of different pets, but just required that bit of a change of how you utilise your home. And the gardens became so much more of a high priority. I think flexible working has helped that as well. So introducing a puppy into your home is quite hard work if you're at work 5 days a week, 9 to 6. whereas actually with a bit of flexible working, people are more around, so they don't need to rely on sort of hired in dog walkers and things like that. More people have taken that opportunity to bring that. But these guys need gardens.
Yeah,
So,
I think people have got used to it as well. The humans amongst us, got used to having nice gardens, spending a bit more time at home, enjoying their home, enjoying their garden space. So, still super important.
Putting that effort in, isn't it?
And we've not all gone back to the office 5 days a week full time. So, gardens still important, still a feature of a house.
And thirdly, it's video marketing. We've obviously been an advocate, as you've heard on the podcast, for well over a year now. Jack has been with us over a year, and over that time we produced some fantastic content and really immersive walkthrough videos of every property that we list. It was a necessity when we were in lockdown, when you weren't allowed to view a home. That's all you had to be able to conduct your viewing. Now it's a requirement, I think. It's an absolute requirement for great property marketing, is to have a really well put together detailed video, giving the clients that real experience without having the need to come through the door. So this is something for us that I don't think is going away.
I think it's how the consumer wants it, whether it be property, everything's video based now. You go to buy a pair of jeans and you can see the model walking in the jeans now rather than just a photo of them. Everything's got video, and property, biggest thing you're going to buy or sell, it needs good marketing. It needs to be at the pinnacle of marketing, and video is super important. So that's why we do it. And I think it's extremely necessary.
I looked at some great stats this week, and our YouTube channel over the last 12 months had over 84,000 views, which is just
that's amazing,
incredible. For us to be able to give exposure like that to customers is incredible. But just showing that huge spike in the resource and how people are using it. The social media and the videos. We've said it before, we'll say it again. People are getting access to our properties through our YouTube channel before they're even hitting the market. So we are getting viewings booked, deals are being done, and the hot buyers are being able to utilize video marketing and the way in which video marketing is released to get early access to some properties. So if you are looking, register and subscribe on our YouTube channel, because that's where everything hits first, and all of the properties are listed in the first instance. So it gives you that edge upon the general consumer that might be looking just on the portals. Socials, video marketing, gardens still high on the priority list, and this work from home is maybe scaling back a little bit, but not completely going away. So just think about that when you're presenting the property, to make sure that there is somewhere that's considered that could really work for that work from home
dedicated space. That's private and quiet. So,
Brilliant. Well, thank you as ever for tuning into this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you again next week.
See ya.
Watch the podcast every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Get notified by hitting that subscribe button right now.